Hey, what's going on guys? Donovan here. Now I want to start off this video by apologizing that my uploads have been kind of spotty lately. I was really worried that my cam was getting eaten up in the car due to lifter failure, so I was scrambling all over the place doing research, taking it to dealers and just seeing what the mechanics at the dealers say. Since it's time for some power adders for this car, I figured I would go ahead and tally up how much I've actually spent on the car this far, including performance and visual mods and all that type of stuff. Before we get started though, if you aren't subscribed already, please remember to click that subscribe button below to show your support. We're almost at 600, so I'd like to thank you guys so much if you're already subscribed, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I did to this car was get it tinted. Now I've actually tinted the car twice because I got the windshield tinted after the fact, so this price is a little high because it's including both tint jobs, and had I done them together it would have probably been cheaper. But to get the regular windows tinted it was $200, and then to get the windshield tinted it was $160. So we're starting off with $360 for tint all around the car. Now the next thing I did is probably the most popular mod for these cars, and it was the Lux Auto Taillight Tint. Initially I only got the little strips that only covered the white backup lights on the car, but it was later down the line where I wrapped all of the taillights so it had that really dark blacked out look. That was 30 bucks, as I'm sure you guys probably know because you've probably done it already. Like I said though, I did take that off and put the full taillight wrap on, and that ended up being $50 from Lux. I installed it myself with my uncle and he didn't charge me, so this isn't really including installation. Now the thing I'm most happy about this car was the rims and tires. I'm not going to include the tires in this price because everyone has to get tires and you go through tires like crazy, but just the rims themselves after tax were about $1,100. The elephant in the room is the stripes. Now usually stripes are close to $500 to get installed. Thankfully my uncle was in a great mood the day I wanted to get him installed, so he didn't charge me, just bought him a pizza or something. So the stripes were actually only $180. Now don't expect to pay $180 to get stripes on your Charger. Chances are it's going to be upwards of $400 to $500, but once again I'm not including installation. Now on to performance mods. I'm not including stripes in this. I know stripes add about 25 horsepower, but anyways. The first thing I did to my exhaust was I removed the mids and put in Borla S-type mufflers. The price was kind of steep when I bought them, so I paid 180 bucks a piece for a total of $360. A few months later, I got the resonators removed and put in the real tips at the back with the police valence. The police valence was just shy of 200 bucks. I believe it was 180, and then for both of the tips it was about $60. Expect to pay about 200 bucks to have that done at a muffler shop. You really want to pay for a good dude to do it, because if the tips aren't in the center of the valence, it's going to look really odd and the car is going to look like it's cross-eyed at the back. So if you do choose to get that done, make sure it's done right. Moving up towards the front of the car, I have JBA shorty headers. I got the ceramic coated ones, that way I could escape kind of heat soak at least a little bit more in the engine bay. I believe I got those on sale for just over 500 bucks, but we'll call it 500. I have a 180 T-Stat, and I kind of fell for the scam of paying for, you know, a more expensive one when really like 2 or 3 brands make all of them. So you can get them for probably 25 bucks, but I ended up paying 40, so we're just gonna call it 35. Next was my JLT intake. You guys have seen videos of that. I honestly sometimes forget I even have it. That thing was $270. The reason I went with that one was because it's carb certified, and it was so hard to find one legal in California that was less than $400. It was, at the time, everything was super inflated in price because a ton of people were trying to get them. So went with the JLT, no problems whatsoever, looks good, 270 bucks. Now the last mod, which is probably close to the most expensive one I've done besides wheels and tires, was my Diablo Tuner. Now the reason for that is because you have to send your PCM in to get it unlocked with the 15 plus models, and then the Trinity T2 is like the touchscreen one, so of course it's already kind of expensive. I got that thing for $700. So now I have everything written down here. Now I'm gonna total it all up. It's probably gonna take me a minute because it's all like 80s and stuff, so hold on. So, finally got it all done. In total, I've spent just over $3,800 in mods for this car, not including installation on anything. With installation of all the exhaust things and headers, you honestly are probably looking closer to 4,500 bucks. So 4,500 bucks to get your car to where mine is now, and that's if you don't get stuff on sale, because if you get stuff on sale on Summit and stuff, they always have super deals. You could easily shave off 500 bucks, so do that. I guess if you want your car to look like mine for whatever reason, you could do that. If you want the performance and sound, you could do the exhaust system as well. This was also pretty much a mods list video, so do what you please with it. Anyways, I'm gonna go take this thing for a spin, because there's only a few more weeks before I have to fly back to Colorado for school, and I won't be able to drive it every day, so sad emoji. Anyways, thanks for watching. Remember to drop a like on the video below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.